Right, it's a French clock, grandfather clock, got repair. If you look here, look, you see where it's all come apart up there. So I'm going to re-glue that on both sides. It's nice clock. So I'm going to do different stages of doing the repairs on the clock. See the gap there, look. So I'll put some glue in there. I'll put some bubble wrap there, look, so if the glue drops through, it just drops onto the bubble wrap. So I'm going to put some glue on that now. Don't be scared to put plenty of glue on it, because you can wipe it off, all the access will wipe off. So I'll put plenty of glue on there. I'm going to push it together and clamp it. So I'll put the clamp on, look, pull the gap up, look there, look, gap. I'm going to wipe all the excess of glue off now. So I'll show you when I've wiped all the excess off. Right, so I've put the glue on, look, wiped all the excess of glue off now, look. It's dry clear anyway, you all see the glue. You all see the glue when it's all dried up. So once it's all dried and soaking, wipe the excess off. So we've got both sides to do this clock. For some reason the both sides have come loose, so we do this side first and then we'll do the other side. Right, so it's been 24 hours, we're going to the clamp off now. Check your Peter, it's alright, it's all gone. Same moving. Put the glue on there so that shouldn't move now, it should be solid. Yeah, that's solid now. So we've got to do the other side now. So I should do the other side now. As you can see, this side is not as bad. We'll put some glue in there now and glue that and clamp that off so I don't want to go off overnight. So that's my pet hate. Why people don't just move the clock, the painted and all paint all over the clock, I'll get all that cleaned off. I'm going to put the glue in now. So what I normally do is leave it a couple of minutes, let the glue run into the joint. I mean, put plenty on, let that one down now, and I'll show you what it's done when it's all run into the joint. Right, so I'll let the glue run into the gap now. So I'm going to clamp it all up now, and then we'll get rid of all the excess glue. So I'll clamp it up now. Right, so I've clamped the two sides up on this one. I've clamped the two sides up, look. I'm going to wipe the excess of the glue away now, and I'll show you when I wipe the excess away. Right, so wipe the excess all away now, the glue excess away. Leave that bit in there because it dries clear anyway. So I've wiped it all away now. So what we're going to do next, the big job next, I'll show you. So that's the hood, look. There's the hood for it, look. That's the hood there, look. Nice little hood there, look. Put on top. So the next job is, I'll show you the next job we're going to do. This is the next job, look. Doors come off. We fix the door back on, but it is a good thing now because no glass in the door. So I'm going to put no glass in. And the decoration on this clock, it's an old clock, you can tell by here, that's all carved wood and painted gold. Same as the top, look, if you look at the top, look. It's all carved wood, painted gold. Got the movement, so once I've got the clock done, I'll show you the movement in the clock. Right, so I've glued that side now. I'm going to take the clamps off so you can have a look and we'll check it. So that side's glued there to the clamps off. Right, so I've took the clamps off now. It's nice and solid, look. Nice and solid. Glue's painted. Stain in there. Look at that paint. That's the glue I've used, look. Bought it off the car boot. Should have bought more really. £2 off the car boot for that. Should have bought more, so I'm going to try and get this paint off now. Right, so I've got the paint off now, so all the paint's off now. Right, so I've glued all the clock now, it's all been glued, you should look. Bit deceiving because it's wooden, carved wood. Gold paint on it, gold paint, gold inlaid, I don't know, could be on there. But, I mean, she's a nice clock. So I'm going to put the movement in now. So I'm just measure all the chains up on it. I don't know what they've done to the chains, but it's one day, put chains on. Face, mind you, the door's got to go on. The door will go on then. It's a nice face, nice clock. Good decoration. I'll show you the pendulum. Right, there's the pendulum for the clock. Full pendulum. That's the pendulum for the clock. But to the doors on, I've got some wood to bring the clock forward. There's a bit of damage on the face there. Up there. But Once it's all up and running, it's a one dayer. I hate one day clocks, I do. I hate a one day clock. But it is what it is. So we'll get the door fitted on, the glass, and everything. Take it from there, get all the workmen out, clean it all, things like that. Right, this is the movement out of the clock. Got a few problems with the movement. I'll tell you what the problems are, but I'll show you the movement first. If you look, there's a name there, look, you see the name, look there, look. There's a name there, look. Name. It's unusual because you've got the, like you see on there, you've got the numbers on the cog, look. So you know what time it is. It's chiming, look, there's a chime thing there, so it says, that's chimed at 6. So the next one will be 7. It's unusual, that is. See the number on it. Now, this is part of the Yorkshire I picked up. It has a few issues with the clock. I'll show you, I mean, you got the, where the pendant goes on there, look, there's where the pendant goes on. I'd straighten all that, so just bent, straighten all that one, straighten it up and that. The other problem we got, to show you, the ratchet there, look, show you the chain, get the chain. Ratchet there, look, if you look how it's moving, ratchet's gone. So it shouldn't move, look at the chain. It should not move, look. So that's gone, so that's got to be sorted out. Sometimes you can fix it quite easy. Other times you might have to take it all apart. I'll have a good look at that. But I mean, working's ain't too bad because she's a bit dusty, a bit dirty, so I'm going to clean all the workings up, get it all cleaned, oiled, things like that. It's got the bell. Oh, this is the bell, look. Good bell. When you've got clocks out there. A good bell should, when it dings, it should ring for about 3 or 4 seconds after. Let's get the lever, let's get a screwdriver. I'll just show you how the bell works. There's a look at move the bell back, look. Can you hear it ring for at least 7 or 8 seconds after? Listen to it, watch, listen over quiet. It's a good donk. Now I'm going to show you what I mean by donk. I'll move the bell now so it's donk. Well, this is what it shouldn't sound like. It shouldn't sound like this, look. Or that, look. What you do is just move your bell over. Right, so it should sound like this. That's the bell. So I've watched it. This is part 1 of the video. You take a few weeks to sort this clock out. So this is part 1 of the video. So when I do part 2, let's keep an eye out for part 2 of the video. So thank you for watching.